The title is 1-7, Solving Algebra Equations with Addition and Subtraction. I can solve algebra equations using addition and subtraction.
Can you guys?
Yeah!
Who are you, by the way, lady, who's random?
Oh, sorry. Mrs. Miller.
The microphone's out there.
Oh, Mrs. Miller.
Thank you, Mrs. Miller, for being the guest announcer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a couple, actually 3 really important vocab words. Algebraic equations, I think you're good on. Inverse operation, actually there's 4. Inverse operations are opposites. What's the inverse for multiplication, you guys?
Subtraction.
You're not listening to me.
Oh my gosh.
What is the inverse for multiplication?
Division.
We're not doing multiplication today, but I'll see if you're paying attention. The addition property of equality states that if you subtract the same thing from, or if you add the same thing to both sides, your equation will still remain true. The subtraction property of equality states that if you subtract the same thing from both sides of any equation, no matter how big or small it is, your equation will remain true. We listened to a song by an old friend of mine who stole my lyrics. Her name was Tiffany. It's actually located in your Google course. Not your Google course. In your course. All you gotta do is hit play. We'll just play for a second, so it's on our video. So Tiffany and I wrote this song back in the 1988 about solving algebraic expressions. She ripped off the words and went to Hollywood and became famous, and they changed the words to our song about solving algebraic equations. But oftentimes we'll say this right here. Get the variable alone now. Go.
It doesn't want anybody around.
The variable doesn't want anything else around. So again, if we go back in the song, Tiffany's new song doesn't say what it's supposed to say, but we wrote it, Tiffany and I, back in 1988 when we were trying to solve algebraic equations by saying,
Get the variable alone now. It doesn't want anyone around.
nice. So you don't want anything else around it. So we're still recording, I think. Oh yeah, we're still recording. So on number 5, we had the equation x plus 2 equals 4. Our goal always in solving algebraic expressions or algebraic equation is to get the variable alone. How do we do that? We did the inverse of adding 2. We subtracted 2. Because we subtracted 2 to this side of the equation, we have to subtract 2 from this side of the equation. Clean it all up. Remember, this is the clean up step. X plus 2 minus 2, you're left with x. Did we get the variable alone now?
Yes.
And we subtracted 2 from the other side and got 2. X equals 2. We boxed our answer. Smart people always check their
Word.
Is 2 plus 2 4?
Yes.
On number 6, the only difference on number 6 is the variables on the right side of the equation, or the equal sign, not on the left side. Still do the same thing. Keep everything lined up. Work vertically. Check your work. Box your answer. Number 7. We were talking about Akshaya and Nicolette having so much money in their pockets, we wanted to find the difference. I don't really care about the equation as much because I think you guys are going to be okay in solving those. When I'm asking you to write algebraic equations, you may never write so that the variable is by itself, right? Yeah. You must always have the variable included with something else. You could not have written 180.25 minus 94.50, I'm sorry for the sloppy writing, is equal to x. Is equal to x. You cannot do that. The variable must be included or alongside something else, boys. Okay? We did not do, mostly because I forgot, but we did not do a cheat sheet idea for main idea number 2. I think it's super important that you do that. Woo, stop. So we did not do a cheat sheet idea for main idea number 2. You're going to have a chance to do that for homework over the weekend.